so I got this next one here. This couple scammed their community for millions. Okay, so there's this show that my wife and we've seen it on the OWN network. We watch quite a few shows, anything marriage, love, romance stuff like that. We try to catch them. It's kind of hard because we're very busy as well. But this guy who I also watch his video, Spencer Cornelia, I watch his video. He exposes scams, gurus, and all that kind of stuff. People that expose scams, gurus, and stuff like that, it's kind of like what I said about being brutally honest. They tend to be not the most honest people in little twisted, weird ways. Why? Because again, they're coming from a place of I know it all, but not all of them. What I've noticed that this guy is actually pretty centered when it comes to him analyzing the gurus and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not mad at him. He's doing his own guru-ship thing on YouTube, so he's making money from this video, so why not, right? But again, he picked up this couple, and this couple right here, I forgot their names actually, but there's no need for me to mention their names. They're basically, the word on the street is that they scammed their quote-unquote community for millions. Yeah. Now, a lot of time when there's people calling out people for scamming, this is just a bunch of people that haven't done their own work. A lot of times that doesn't excuse the people that outrightly lie, to cheat, steal, and lie. Okay, see, my only two rules when it comes to business and life is don't cheat, don't steal, don't lie. But stealing is outright, it's right there. You stole something that doesn't belong to you. It's money that wasn't yours. Every money belongs to somebody. So if you take it and it's not yours, chances are it belongs to somebody. Is stolen. Lying, willingly lying. You know that what you're saying is not the truth, but you say it with the purpose to hurt another person. Okay, sometimes there are things called white lie. Let's not cap here again. There are white lies where you just like, I don't want to deal with that headache. You tell a little white lie as a child, as a 14-year-old, things like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you lied, you misrepresented, you wrote a whole contract that basically is a lie to steal money from other people. There's a purpose behind the lie for me to talk about it, because again, once I start talking about just white lies, I'm acting like I'm better than other people, and I am not. Just like any of those guys, okay? So in that case, we live in a society and quote unquote community. So a lot of people get into all of these different programs and they end up stealing from other people, okay? And I'm gonna speak a little bit from experience. There's a place you get to that in success, right? In success, that you can literally easily start to lose certain. You start to have like a blind over your face, and you start to justify some things that are just outrightly not right. Okay, they are wrong. It's stealing, it's cheating. But you know, you make a little bit of money. You've seen a little bit of politics, and you're like, it's just politics, and then you start to sugarcoat and then justify it. And this kind of guys, like this couple right here, I honestly do think they're a victim of that, right? And when I say a victim, doesn't mean they're not guilty. Doesn't mean they haven't, you know, again, I'm not declaring them guilty either, because I think these are cases in courts and stuff. That's why I'm not even going to bother mentioning their name. But the point here is about MLMs in general, especially when MLMs are mixed together with securities like stock market, stock exchange, or what's the other word? Cryptocurrency or forex exchange. When you see those things mixed with MLM, run. Okay, the FTC, there are people literally at the FTC, at the FBI, the federal agencies, that their full-time job, making $150,000 a year, is to take people like this down. They don't have to be all the way wrong. They could have a good heart, but the fact that they were involved in the scheme does it all. So they have this program called the Blessings, something like that. basically donating money for each other into like a circular scheme. The idea is that you donate all this money, you take that money, you give it to one person, and then the idea is you have to keep recruiting people, and there is no tangible digital or physical product being sold. Remember what I just said. Digital products are also tangible. You're watching me on a digital device, right? This content is tangible, even though it's digital, right? So let's act like we're in 2021, right? Because I still see people throw around the word scam because nothing physical like a book was sent to them. No. You're living backwards. There are tangible products that you don't necessarily touch, but you consume, you get value from it, right? Then you call it that. But in this case, these people donating money and they have to recruit people. Essentially, when you have to recruit people to create value, it will crumble. That's what precisely a Ponzi scheme is, right? There's no product being sold to offer value to the masses, even if all they want to do is keep the shoes in the wardrobe. The fact is that they took the shoes, they took it home, they kept it in the wardrobe. There are people that buy stuff from me, like digital products, and they have access login for 3 months before they take it serious and then go through it, right? They have access to it is the key, right? And they can always go through it. And the fact that they haven't consumed it doesn't mean the value is not there. They also have time decay value in a lot of things in life, right? If you know anything about stock options, there's time decay value in it, right? Meaning if time is going, it loses its value. Information is like that. Information gets retarded, less value, watered down over time. So you want to consume information like this, what I'm talking about right there, right here, it can potentially get watered down in the future. Maybe they go ahead and I don't know what happens to them. They serve their time, they pay their dues. 10 years from now, they're doing well, they're telling their story and they're doing well, right? And then this information becomes less valuable, right? What's the point I'm making here? Avoid MLMs that are mixed together with securities, stock exchange, forex exchange, cryptocurrency. Avoid that, okay? Also be aware when you're having a little success. I've been there. I'm 41 now. When I was 26 years old, I hit my first $1 million and it got in my head, okay? And I know what that means. What that means psychologically is that you start to justify certain things that you would normally frown at, right? And then when 2008 came out and wiped everything out, I reset. And I was lucky enough to still be able to reset and say, you know what, no, we don't do that. Let's not do that. I was also lucky enough to use an attorney on every institution. Then I found out that attorneys and CPAs, all of them are full of crap. They all can steal and do the wrong things. So you really have to have some kind of value for yourself. No cheating, no stealing, no lying. Cheating based on your personal core values. Some people call it cheating, and it's not really cheating. It's because they felt hurt. They're haters. You know, there are people like that. But in general, we all know what cheating means. Cheating with the purpose of lying, deception, right? Yeah, I think they're a victim of this kind of stuff. And I think it's psychological. They're all psychological, but I think it's more so they're good guys, right? So don't think you're invincible, that you cannot get caught up. I want you to protect yourself. Understand the psychology that comes with success. Success can get in, it's intoxicating. It will get in your head. It's a fact of life, okay? So just keep guards, have people around you that love you, people that you know will keep you grounded all the time. For me, it's my family is basically living small, like conservatively, humble. I like travel, but luxury, been there, done that, I'm okay, I'm good. I just want to love my family. I like relationships. I want to nurture relationships. I want to teach people how to nurture relationships. And that's all I value these days because I feel like that's all that lasts even beyond us, right? That's that. Let me not rant on too much. The point here is that pyramid schemes do exist. Avoid them. If there's no real product, avoid them. If I were you, I would actually stay away from MLM because I have, and I do have some histories, made a lot of money in MLM, online MLMs, but I would advise to just stay away from them because even the founders do have tendencies to be shady in the way they do in the way they do business, and they may consider it not shady, but just look at things, see if it fits your value. For the most part, for me, MLM and founders of MLM, their core value don't align with mine, because I mean we know a lot of these people are gonna come in and not make money, and we're not really giving them, like for example here on this platform, on myEmpirePRO, we give a lot of information out. Not everybody use them. but the information is valuable, right? But I still give the information. But in a lot of cases with MLM, you're giving stuff that are useless just for the purpose of recruiting people and making bonuses. That's why I'm not really a big fan of it in the long term, and I haven't really seen anybody long term build anything substantial by itself. People may have taken money and run with it to other things, but by itself, it's questionable. I haven't seen. I stand corrected if there are anyone out there, but I've seen some really good. I've hung out with a lot of them, even some of the top producers, same shit over and over, just refurbished nonsense, right? So just wanted to say that, and I'm not bashing anybody. I'm very careful using the word scam. A lot of people are useless people that don't do their homework and they call everything scams. So just wanted to put that out there really quickly.